Hey there. So I was at a master class, and all of a sudden the piano instructor brought out this big balance ball like you might see at a yoga class. And I thought to myself, this is not your grandmother's master class. Hey, I'm Evan Mizunik. I'm coming to you a few minutes early here on our Thriving Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. And I had one story and a takeaway and an invitation for you today. So the story, I'm in college. I'm at the University of Iowa, and my teacher is in the lineage of Liszt, which is an amazing story in and of itself. But one branch of my teacher's teacher is Rebecca Penneys, and she's at Eastman. And Rebecca Penneys was coming to do classical piano masterclass, and I naively thought it would be like any other masterclass. So she not only had people sit on these balance balls to figure out if they were centered and balanced and aligned. She also did something which really opened my eyes to how to integrate creativity in your own musicianship and also when you're working with your students. She had someone play an excerpt of a Beethoven piano sonata, very traditional repertoire. And she stopped them and said, that sounds great. Let's see if we can try the beginning. And just for fun, let's try to improvise in the style of Beethoven. Just take that first 8 bars. And you could see the pianist's brains slowly start to ooze out of their ears because they hadn't considered that ever before. So that really opened my eyes to a different way to use improvisation. You know, a lot of times we might think to be creative, you have to improvise a full-blown solo or cadenza, or to be creative, you have to master a totally different genre from what you might have studied, or you have to do something that's really on a large scale. But to use improvisation in your private practice, and to use improvisation with classical repertoire, and to use it to deepen your relationship to that music, whether or not you actually perform and improvise that way, was profound for me. So my invitation for you is to consider, how are you using the music you know and playing around with it, as Anthony Braxton would say, kicking it about, right? And the purpose is really to deepen your relationship with that music, to know it from the inside out. So if you're trying to improvise in the style of Beethoven or Bach or fill in the blank, you get to know that music on a deeper level. 2, when you start to make even micro decisions about how to really embellish or play or riff off of that pre-existing music, you gain a bit more confidence and expressiveness when you do go to perform that. So maybe you might take a few liberties with the tempo as you need in the moment, or you might actually ornament something, or maybe you have a memory slip and then you've got that improvisational foundation to get back to what's on the page. So playing off the page can really help you even when you're back on the page. So that's my quick tidbit for today. I was so eager to get going. I wanted to jump in a little bit before I usually try to go around 10:30. So if you're watching this live, leave live. If you're watching it later, I'll leave a hashtag replay. And my invitation for you, if you want to continue the conversation, I've opened up a few slots in my calendar just to have some 15-minute brainstorming sessions, playing off the page curriculum design session. So if you're working with creativity in your classroom and you're really stymied at how to integrate it in, maybe you're stuck pushing towards the end of your time on a recital or working towards a program, and you have all these great dreams about how to integrate improvisation or creativity into what you're doing, but you're stuck, just let me know. Leave design in the comments below, leave that, and we'll just hop on. We'll have a really relaxed 15-minute chat. We'll try to uncover the obstacles to you integrating that creativity in what you're doing. And we'll also just brainstorm some ways to even find those micro moments, whether it's a warm-up or some other times in what you're doing with your music students, just to try to open up their creativity, or even your creativity if you're stuck in your own path there. So just leave design in the comments below. I've got a couple slots over the next few weeks for these 15-minute chats. So let me know. And thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a thriving Thursday. Take care.